Hello, test subjects. Good news first.
Our telekinesis incubation program has been a huge success. Bad news, the candidate screening process was a lot less successful. Let me tell you, we picked a real bunch of smart ass to give mind powers to. Hey, stop blowing out heads. Actually, you know what? Negotiation's over. I'd like you all to be terrorists. Oh, real funny, guys. But the joke's on you. I taped all your paychecks to Terry's head. Ha! Why don't you put that in your head and blow it up?
Hello everyone, I'm Metis and I'm back with another Portal 2 community test chamber. This is Nemesis by PeTI and SteemStream as suggested by Khan. I hope I pronounced every single name correctly. Maybe not. Doesn't matter. With time comes hardship, with hardship comes perseverance, and with perseverance comes success. Yet now, you're in it together whether you like it or not. Difficulty medium. What started out as a rudimentary map I had shared with a friend fruitioned into a fully fledged, elegant little map through hard work on both our ends, which now marks my first official collaborative map. We hope you enjoy the map as much as we both enjoyed working on this together. Who is writing this? Is it always the first name? I assume. As usual, there are no tight angles or timings. Please do not cube throw or try to perform any unreliable and risky maneuvers, as most are difficult to perform, though not entirely impossible. You're only cheating yourself of the puzzle by doing so. I shall not do that. Okay, let me just quickly check something. Okay, let's start. Now, I have heard of SteemStream recently while I was playing Isotope and the other maps, and apparently they have pretty difficult maps potentially, but also really good maps. This is probably not one of those because this is apparently a 5 out of 10 difficulty, so that's reassuring and I'm hoping it won't take me that long. Sorry, I had to quickly get my blinds down because, as always, it's way too dark. I have to just start doing this. I just have to start doing that whenever I play a map, like before I even record. Okay, there's a button for us, which will turn off a fizzler for us. The door's right here, and it has an exit condition, and it is maybe that button. It is that button, okay. This powers... Oh. What exactly does that do? Wait. Is that a platform, or... is it this? I'm trying to see what this is. Oh. I was just trying to see what it was attached to. But I don't think it is that. Not sure. We shall see what it does as we go. But I'm trying to see what we've got going on. That is for anti-trapping. We have another big fizzler. Let me just look all around the map. Okay, here's a laser and portal surface. This turns off this fizzler. Okay. So every fizzler, there are only 2 fizzlers, but every single fizzler can be turned off. Okay, it's still hard for me to see where the floor ends. So, what are you attached to? You're attached to this wall. Or this wall? I'm trying to make sense of this antline specifically, because I don't understand what it does yet. But I will figure it out eventually. This just respawns the cube or something. Or maybe not. I don't know. Hopefully I won't have to figure it out because I won't trap myself. Okay. So, our goal is to have the cube in here and be over here while doing that. So I assume the cube needs to be in the funnel with a portal, and then I place this portal. Maybe. Or, I mean, I guess... Wait, how do I turn off this fizzler? Wait, this button. Oh, I assume maybe I fly into this might... Oh wait, no. I could just have the cube over there already, and then I put this portal down and it flies into the button. It's a lot of exposition. I'll just get started. Not sure how I get started. Can I grab the cube from up here? I think I'm supposed to. Maybe not, but I mean, there's a little divot here. Seems like I want to grab the cube from up here. I assume that's intended. Okay, we can turn this off. Oh, we can check what this does. It is the platform. But then, how are these... I swear it was attached to this wall. Like this one here. Confusing stuff. But okay. That's a piston. Are these called pistons? I don't think they are. They're just moving platforms. I think the piston is the one that goes up and down. Okay, so I cannot get this portal from here. Oh, actually, no, I can. No, I can't. Is there a wall? Oh, there is a wall. But I think if the platform were here, then I could get the portal. Right? Still no. Okay. Good to know. So, how do I start? I mean, I've already started. I got the cube up here, but what do I want to do? I mean, I assume I want to get the funnel, so maybe I want to get this laser on the condition that I put down the portal. Oh, but I... Ooh, wait. Perfect. Let me put down my first quick save. I think if I put the blue portal here, I will not be transported because I... Excuse me, that could have just worked. I can't believe that does... Wait, it does count. Oh, god damn it. Me and aligning portals, aligning cubes, never works. This has to work. Let me quick save now, because this is a better save. There we go. Okay, well now we have something. In fact, I think if I had the cube here, like, if it weren't for the stairs, I could be... Could I finish now? No, I couldn't. Because I would need this portal, but if I had this portal, I could finish now. So... I assume I use orange. Now we have a funnel for various amazing things. question is, what are those various amazing things? Wait, I forgot about this portal. I mean, I think at some point I want to have the cube on this button, or maybe this cube, this button is not for the cube, but for me to press. My reason for thinking that is, I don't think I can get the cube in there unless I get it respawned. Which, does it say if it auto respawns? Let's quickly test it. It does auto respawn. Okay, so it auto respawns. Very interesting. So I suppose I could do this and get the cube on the button. I don't know if that's what I want to do though. Also, that doesn't really do anything for me. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Come on. Put this portal back. Okay, well, that doesn't help me for now. I'm trying to puzzle this together right now to figure out where I have to go at the very end. I think okay, maybe not. I was gonna say I think I have to have the cube here, aiming into this, and then I go over here, and I have this portal down and this one, which I can shoot this one from over there, so that wouldn't be an issue. And then I press the button. Oh well, I don't have to press the button, but I would just have to put a portal down here and then the cube would fly in. But the problem with that logic is I could definitely do this. The problem is the track platform is gone now. So I need to connect this with a portal so that I can get on the track platform before it drives off, basically. And I can't do that unless I connect these with portals, because there is no like cube I could block this laser with. Oh, what if I use this portal though? If I use this portal, oh then okay wait, if I got this in that portal, and that's how I somehow was able to power the laser receiver, and then I drove over here and then just put the opposing portal of this here, this would fly into the button and I would get into this room. I think that's what I have to do at the end. Potentially. The problem is if I would have to first of all fly over there. So let's I have to lose my portals first. Okay, let's redo what I did. Come on. Come on. I feel like that does not hit it. Good. So, I do this, and now do I want to get rid of this portal? Is that a good idea? I'm sure it is. What are these sounds? Interesting thing is I could get back out like this. But unfortunately this fizzler is up. So yeah, I have to lose my portals. And if I lose my portals, I lose my progress. Okay. I gotta think differently, I think. I kind of want this fizzler off when I'm over here. Or when I'm up here, because then I could shoot this portal. Actually, I don't think I could see that portal from over here. Yeah, no. But I could walk up here and just get the cube and put the portal down. And what would I want to do with that? Yeah, what would I want to do with that? Oh, I could put this portal down. And this one. Get out of here. Walk up here. Then put this one down so the laser, you know, comes in like that. Put this cube here to activate this. Get across. Okay, I figured it out basically. It's just I don't know how to do what I want to do. Because to make my plan work, when I'm over here, this needs to be active. But in order for me to get over there, I need to first of all get over there. And to get over there, this needs to be aiming at that. So I would have to somehow change where the laser cube aims while not actually having access to the laser cube. I mean, if I had this here, I could technically, when I'm over here, I could put the funnel here so the cube flies, but it would just fly into the glass. It would not actually fall off and be respawned. Also, if I had this in that portal, I could go into this room. But at that point the cube would be like all the way over there where the glass is. What I do know for a fact is this cube, when I want to get it on the button, it will not have to be in that room, because I cannot keep this fizzler off unless I have the funnel like right here. Because obviously when I get rid of the funnel, when I put the funnel here, I just fall. So the cube needs to be here. I think my plan is correct. I just have to understand how to execute it. Because right now, with how I'm thinking, how I can do it, it's impossible. If I could make the cube turn around 180 degrees, that'd be perfect. Because then I could hit this and then turn it around 180 degrees and hit this. When I'm up here, I can't see that portal surface. Let me quickly see. No tight angles or timings. It doesn't say anything about angled portals, angled lasers through portals, but I assume that's not something I need to do. Also, who is my nemesis here? Is it the cube or the laser? Who is my nemesis? I could try some other stuff. Let's just see what is possible. I could also do this. Had I placed this correctly. I don't see a point to this though. If I just put this in that portal then and I flew over here, that's what I did earlier, I would have the funnel at my disposal. I could then reposition this cube to hit this fizzler, to hit this receiver and turn off this fizzler. Oh wait, I could do it from over here, but I could not actually make the cube fall off. Because if I could make the cube fall off, I could then, and if I were in here, but I couldn't shoot this portal because this fizzler would be in the way then. Let me do this again. Oh, I can just reload my quick save. Never mind. Why did I quick save at this point? Oh, this is the point I was just talking about. Now I can reposition this. The question is, how would I want to reposition it? Point at this. Yeah, no. The problem is I cannot make the cube respawn unless I'm here to grab the cube and throw it off myself. Hold on, I need to lose my portal. Okay, need to be like here. Not like here. Perfect. Let me do this again. I'll save right here. Okay. Let me just confirm. If I did this, that would just fly into the glass. Oh, I could go back though. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. I don't know if that's useful. Oh, I'm on the platform. So if I did this, I now have that and that portal inside. Oh, but no, that's the exact position I was in earlier. Because when I had the portal here, I could have just done this and then also placed the portal here. I don't think that is useful. There's no point to that. So what does make sense? If I go up here, there's no point to that. Oh, wait. No. I was gonna say I could put the portal here and then go back and then I'd be up here with this portal. But I could have just done that by aiming the laser cube into that receiver so that I could walk down, place this, and go back up. I need to actually get the funnel. What if I place this and that portal? Let me quickly see. That's not useful, is it? So now I could turn this off. I also have this portal surface. Oh, wait. Hold on. That portal surface aims, like, points directly at the receiver. I didn't even think about that. Let me just go back. Because hold on. This exists for a reason. I didn't see that. Like, I didn't pay attention to it. But if I were to have a funnel here, I could not jump out. Oh, maybe. Okay, hold on. Because I didn't think about that whatsoever. Not for a second did I think about that. So I do this. Take the bus over to here. If I now put this down, can I? No. Could I have grabbed the cube? Hold on. I'm pretty sure this is not intended. No, I could not have grabbed the cube. Okay. So let's pretend I didn't go in there yet. Just slow. The thing is, at this point in time, in this state that I'm in, I've kind of screwed up because the cube is up there, and to get the cube I would have to have this portal and another portal, and I cannot get that. That's what this is for. I trapped myself, I think. I didn't think about this for very long, but I think I trapped myself. So let's not do that. But that portal surface is definitely required for the solution. So maybe I could kind of connect that to what I've already established as being part of the solution. So maybe I need to lose my portals. Maybe what I've tried to do is possible now. I think I just want to get this portal. But I also want to be out here. How do I achieve that? Because I can get this portal if I have the cube here. But as I've established, I think putting the cube there is wrong. Like, I can get it there, but I can't get it back, basically. And then I trap myself. So I would have to go in there myself. And I mean, that would work. I could put this portal down and this one, and then I would come out of here. But then the problem is I can't go anywhere from that point because this fizzler is here. So I would just be stuck here now. Okay, well, one thing I can say for certain is I don't think I can have both fizzlers off at the same time. Or I mean, I could potentially have that happen, but then I would be up here. And from up there, I couldn't shoot this portal. And I would have to have these two portals to be up there in the first place. So, right, I cannot shoot this. No, I cannot see anything from up there. Okay, if I were up here, I could never see this portal. Okay, what was my solution idea again? I have this here, I have these two, then I go down there, I put the one that was here, I would fly into the room, and the cube would fly onto the button. Okay, yeah. So, let me think about that again. To get to that point, I need to have this portal while being over here. And to get this portal while being over here, I would have to fly into the room, probably turn off the fizzler for a second though. Like, turning off the fizzler does not help me. I need this portal. If I already had the cube here at that point, I could be done. But I don't think I am gonna be able to have the cube here at that point in the level already. Because the cube has to be here, aiming at that. So I have to reposition the cube eventually. My question is, am I missing a way to get the cube in here and then back out? Because if I were able to place this portal and walk through this one, for example, I could. But when the cube is in there, I cannot place that. So I would have to have already placed that and be in that room. But then I couldn't place this because this fizzler would be on. It's not possible. I'm pretty sure it's not possible. So, right, there's no portal. No, okay. Just making sure. How would this help me? That's the more important question, because I have not been considering that. But I need to start considering it. Having a portal there would help me tremendously, I think. But how would I ever place that? Because to place that, I would have to be inside of that room, or the fizzler would have to be off. If the fizzler is off and I'm not in the room, that means the cube is on there. And as I've just established, that's a big no-no. Because then I can't get the cube back. So then I would have to be on the button. But if I'm on the button, and I place this portal, I just fall and the fizzler comes back. And if I fall and the fizzler comes back, how am I gonna get out? If I were on that button, and I could then somehow get the cube to respawn. Ooh, if me and the button would go on here at the same time, I could then be in here with the button, with the cube, put this down so the cube flies into the fizzler and gets respawned. No. If I'm in here with the cube, I don't even know if that would be possible. Probably not, I would say. Because how would I get the cube and myself over there unless I had this portal already? Let me quickly see this again. If I had this, no matter where I am, unless I'm on the platform myself, I cannot get the cube back, right? Like, how would I get this cube back now? Unless I was able to put these two portals down. Like, if I did this, I think I was actually in this position earlier. Yeah, I was in this position earlier. If I did this, I could get into the room. But I couldn't get onto that platform. So the cube would just be stuck up here. And I don't have a way to respawn the cube with a button. So I'd be screwed. So I will say this one more time. Putting the cube on that button is just gonna lead to me trapping myself. What was that sound? See, in what world am I going to be able to place this now? Because I could place it. That was a bad idea. I could place it, but then what? I walk out and get fizzled. I don't know what that sound is. I've never heard that sound before. And obviously I cannot get the cube now. So, what is it that I do? You could place these and then just go back, which is what I've done before. And then I could reposition this cube to turn that off. But that doesn't help me. I mean, placing orange would just turn on the funnel. This is not useful to me. Let's reload again. I don't like how the maps I'm playing keep getting harder and harder for me, either because I'm getting worse or because the maps are just getting harder. That's what it is. Ooh, wait. I think I could get the cube back out. With the help of... Okay, do I want you here? No. Like if I knock the cube off, I get this portal. I could totally get the cube back. I have not been thinking about that. Because now I could fly into the button myself. And subsequently, I will have the cube back. Now, what do I do with this? The problem is from down here I cannot see this again. I could get the cube to respawn, but it would just fall to the ground. Or I could go back over there with the cube, but that's no better. I don't throw the cube back up in here, which I could easily do. Cube throws are not reliable. It'd be helpful if I could, like, place this again. I could with the cube. Why am I not allowed to stand on this thing? Is that... They did something to this cube, so I could not stand on it. Like, I'm not doing anything, it's just impossible to stand on this cube. Interesting, I didn't know that was possible. I mean, I assume they did something to it, right? Yeah. So, if I got this cube fizzled now, that wouldn't help me, and I lose all my progress now. That's what this is leading up to. I was so convinced that this was progress. I still feel like it is. But maybe it's not. Suppose maybe it's not. If I could get the cube to get respawned while staying up here, life would be great. I can place the cube in a specific place. Like I could do something like this or like this. But I couldn't get the laser to actually be in any of these places. Like I couldn't get the laser into this room. Okay, let's completely reset ourselves. Okay, I had a new idea. Or not really an idea, but like a concept for something. So I do this again. Wait, my concept's not working. Yeah, I don't know why I thought my concept was gonna work. My concept was that I was somehow going to aim the cube at that and then go over there and get into this room, and then I could, you know, have a laser that I could aim at that, but it's useless. Let me go back. I really do feel like I made some progress with this. I feel like if I could get the cube to respawn, so it would fall in here now, and I could go down here, walk back out, and then place portals the way I wanted to, I would get something out of that. Ooh, wait. One thing I can do is not change my portals. Just get this fizzled. And I can place that from in. Could I place that from up here? I could have, but I can't be up here because I had to eliminate the cube. So, I can get the laser. There's nothing I can really do with it. If I were up on the platform now, like after getting the laser, I could do things. Because then I would also have the cube, so I could redirect that laser. There's no other portal here. Nope. Let's do the same thing again. If I could just... I just need to stay up here. If I could just do that. This is so interesting to me, the way I'm not allowed to stand on it. I'm very curious how they did this. This is the only receiver I can hit from in here. I could have stood out there while doing that, but it hardly helps me. Okay, so maybe everything I did was wrong so far. So... not good. Let's reset. Let me remind myself of my end goal again. Ooh. I want to have this here. This portal, then I go here, place this portal, go through, place whatever was here, go through the portal with the funnel drags this onto the button, and I just crawl out of the funnel and finish. So the problem is I cannot get this portal period. I cannot get this portal. And if I did get it, which I could do by, you know, all the stuff I did with this portal and aiming this here and then placing this portal and then placing these two and going in there, I could place that portal, but I could not get out. Like, without a cube in there as well, I'm gonna be in there, and I'm going to lose my portals when I walk out. Unless I use these two portals, specifically, because then I could place this and then come out of there. But I do need to use this as well, at some point, first. And I can't lose the cube up here. And the cube needs to be over here. It cannot be in that room and then be transported, because I cannot have the funnel, the fizzler off. So what is it? What do I have to do? I mean, at some point I have to reposition this cube. So, in order, sorry, why can't I talk? In order for me to reposition this cube, I need to have used this portal to get back across, right? Because when I reposition this here, I need to somehow get in there. And I see. Okay, so at some point I want to have this portal, right? And I want to stand here and put this portal down, let's say blue and orange. Go over here, place blue and orange here, so that I go through, and then the cube is already in this position, right? And then I just place the funnel portal here, and then I fall down from the button, walk out, because this will have transported the cube onto the button. Okay, so I figured it out up until that point. So at some point I want to have this portal while having the cube out here still. Okay? And that's kind of difficult. Because how do I do that? Because to get this portal, I need to turn the fizzler off. If I'm in the room on the button, and I place down this portal, I cannot get out anymore. Yeah, I cannot get out anymore. So the cube needs to be on the button. How do I do this? I can't think of a way to make what I'm trying to do work, but that seems to be the solution. I mean, the cube needs to be here, and in order for me to have the cube here and get a portal in there, I need to use the funnel. I need the funnel anyways, and for me to get to the funnel after placing the cube here, I need to do it cubeless. I could do this, but like, if I do this, I can't get on the platform in time. So no, I cannot do this actually. If I had this portal, I could put these two down. But I don't think I will have that. I mean, let's say I have this cube here with this whole thing. I get in there. If I place this portal, which is let's say this is solution 2. I place this portal, which is required for solution 2, and then I go back out here. Then I have to lose my portals here at the fizzler, because this is aiming at that instead of this. I am puzzled. Very puzzled, in fact. I just don't have a lot of options when I'm in that room. The only thing I can really do is control the funnel. Unless I have the cube with me, in which case I can get the laser. I feel like there is a reason why from in there I can get the laser again. Wait. I just realized that there is something I can do. No, there's not. Okay, wait, let me show you what I was trying to do. So I was just thinking, if I were imagine if I was up here. If I were up here, I get the portal, which gives me the laser. I connect this, which moves the platform, and then I go here to get on the platform as it passes. I would then be here again, and I could then take the cube with me. So I would have the cube with me, turn this off, put blue down. But I would have to do it from over here. Aim this in here, put blue down. Ah, but then I wouldn't have the funnel. But I could then put blue here, so these two portals are put down. Put the cube here. Then put blue here while on the platform. Go over there. Yes. Yes. I'm close. I'm sort of close. I just need to be... this is the position I need to be in. I need to have the cube in the funnel. Up here. And I need to be here. Not down there, but up here. Problem is, to eliminate this cube I need to go down there, because I could place this and make the cube fly into there, but then I can't get that portal back. I'm so close to success, I'm telling you. The problem is, from here I can't do anything. Like, once this funnel is back on, this fizzler, I keep mixing up funnel and fizzler. The thing you always have to keep in mind is, when you have an idea for a solution, you need to make sure that you've basically used every single element. Because if you have not used every single element, then there's a chance that you've not done the solution, that you've not done the intended solution. And I'm not sure whether I have done what is intended. Or whether my... What is that sound? There's like a screeching sound. I don't know what that is. What I was trying to say is whether the solution I'm trying to do is intended. Is the intended way of doing it. Because it does use everything, right? I think it does. Because for a second I was like, oh, does it include this? Yes, it does. If I could just throw this in, I would have my solution, but it says, do not throw cubes or try to perform any unreliable and risky maneuvers. So, I don't throw the cube. I just need to have access to this portal surface, and then I would be done. If I could take the cube over to the funnel, I would also be done. So maybe my goal is to take the cube over to the funnel. Hold on. Yeah. So the question is, could I take the cube over to the funnel? And I think the short answer is no. Because to get to the funnel I need to use the platform. And to use the platform I need to connect the laser into this. And the only way I can do that is with the cube or with this portal surface. So obviously I wouldn't be able to do it with the cube, so I would have to do it with this portal surface. But I don't think that's an option. I can do it later on. No, I can't even do it later on. I don't know how I would do that. I just get this portal surface. It's bothering me. I'm so, like, if I got this, if I were able to shoot this, I'd be done. I'm so close to the solution. Or if I could, like, get the cube respawned right now. What is that sound effect? Does that happen whenever I shoot? Also, why did something just... Something was hitting a button and it, like, stopped hitting a button. No idea what the sound glitch is that I'm experiencing. Let me redo everything quickly. Let me see how, like, fleshed out my solution is, so I can kind of estimate whether I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't want to have to align the cubes again. Just put this down. I guess I can put this down as well. Now, I now throw you off the edge. Put this down, but then I end up in the same position. The cube is on the floor. The problem is I want to be able to respawn the cube. And the only way I can respawn it is by going in there myself. What is that sound effect? I can't move blue. Let me quickly see if what I'm trying to do would work. Okay, so if I had this in here, I'd place this, make the... Why is it getting louder? Make the platform move, make it move back, take the cube back. I would then place blue here, place this in line with the portal, which it totally isn't for some reason. Then I would be on here, and all I would now have to do is place blue. and then I'd be done. Yes. So how do I do that? I think I make a mistake earlier on. Can I really never be in the funnel together with the cube? I'm pretty sure. Why are you in the corner now? Is there... Oh, what? I didn't see this happen before. It's like, it feels like I'm controlling the cube. Maybe I can utilize this to make it fly into the funnel, into the fizzler. Come on, fly into the fizzler. Okay, yeah, no, I cannot do that, obviously. Couldn't even throw that into the fizzler if I tried. It's too difficult. Can I do anything from here? No, I would have to lose my portals. No matter what I want to do, I would have to lose the portals. I don't want to do another 2-session party. I want to complete a puzzle in 1 session. In 1 sitting, please. I guess I've done the one from yesterday in 1 sitting. But I feel like I'm losing the middle way. It's always maps that are like take me like 10 minutes, or maps that take me 2 hours. little frustrating. Let me see this one more time. Only thing that makes sense for me to do is get this cube. Okay, maybe I'm onto something. Oh, had I aimed it in there? Oh no. Now I'm just doing anything. As long as I keep the blue portal, I am sort of making progress. Maybe I don't keep this in here. Maybe I do take it out here. Oh, wait. No. Never mind. See, now I have these portals, which is what I wanted to do earlier. But I cannot actually go where I wanted to go. Crap. Wait, let me try that again. I feel like maybe I'm onto something. How did I even do this? Wait, how did I do this? Oh, I did it wrong. I went in here. Place this cube here. Good enough. What are these sound effects? I think my game is bugged. Okay, well. Good, now get the cube. Aim it at that. I don't want to lose that though. Or maybe I do want to lose that portal. I don't know if I'm making progress by having the cube in here. I might be. See, what I'm thinking is like... I don't have a portal to get rid of. Wait. Oh wait, no, but I would have to place this back again. Hold on. Let's return to having it like this. I'm sorry about all the sounds that my game is making. I really do think it might be just my game. I don't think it's the map. Or it might be the music, but I don't think I can turn off the music. I was about to be like, let me quickly turn off the music. Is there a music thing? Music volume. I think it's my... It happens when I go through portals. Does this have to do with me trying to change my portals? My portal colors? Did I mess something up with the sounds? But I don't have any of my custom stuff like in the game files. I must have messed something up. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna eat something and then I'm gonna come back to this. And hopefully solve it. God forbid this is a 3-session solution. That would be an actual nightmare. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I have returned. I did not eat much. But it's okay. Right, this is where we were. I'm still convinced that what I'm doing here is correct. And that I can lose this portal because I've made progress technically because I have this cube in here which I've never had before. It's just... So I feel like the idea I had was pretty good where I like made this weight and then I take it off and I can get on this platform. But the platform needs to go over there first of all. Or I need to have an actual point to being out here. But neither one of these is the case. Oh, if I had this in here. But then I would just... Ugh. Let me... Hold on. Where's my save? Also, I did not fix the sound glitch. So, you're gonna hear some more screeching from my game. Let me redo this. Like, it has to be right up until this point. And grabbing this cube is like... surprisingly intuitive. Wait, what did I have to do again? Oh, right. Cool. Let's pretend I didn't place the wrong portal. And then I go in here and grabbing this is like... also intuitive to me. When I aim it at this, because aiming it at this doesn't make any sense, because if I aim it at this, I need to be over there quickly. And the only way to get over there quickly is with a portal, like this. But when I do this, and I like, wait for it to go over there. Like if I get on it now, I can't travel, like I need to like, see it doesn't work. Am I thinking wrong? I might just be thinking, I feel like I'm making some like super stupid mistake. And somebody in my comments is gonna point it out and be like, you are actually stupid. How did you not do this? Or how did you take so long to figure this and that out? And I don't have anything to say about that, I think. I feel like my recent excuse that Isotope made my brain mush is kind of not valid anymore. I'm just making some stupid mistake, I think. Like, somewhere in here, or over here, I don't know. It's just, if I were able to get the cube on the button, not get the cube, what am I talking about? If I were able to go over there, I would win, I think. Because then I could put orange here, make this fly into the funnel, make the cube spawn again, fly into the button, and I could also go with the cube. What if I aimed it at this? And then aimed it at this. Wait, I'm just walking in circles. Is there another receiver? No. Oh wait, can't I just... I'm kind of speechless. Why didn't I do this? Now I'm thinking about it. Oh my god, I was looking at the platform go this way. Why didn't I just jump on it? See, this is me overcomplicating things. And then I get this fizzled. Place it here. And now, this is the point I wanted to be at. This is the point I wanted to be at. I wanted to be up here with the cube. And now I just have to do exactly what my solution was. So I have to get that. What was the solution? Yeah, make this move over a bit. Holy crap. I was so close. I was so close. I didn't even have to take a break. I just had to think for a second. That is so unfortunate. I'm in awe. And I kept saying, I'm probably doing some like really stupid like mistake. I'm making some stupid mistake. And I was the entire time. Like I have such a big problem with aligning cubes. I don't know why. See? Come on, work with me. One more time. Then I'm just going to cheat the alignment because why it's so difficult for me. No, the laser is going to be over here. I need to align it with the button. Yes, that's it. There we go, 3rd time's the charm. And now I have completed the map. Yes, yes. Get me out of here. I can't believe I made one stupid mistake and it cost me like so much time. I can't believe I made that mistake. I looked at the platform, go over to where I wanted to go, and it was right under me, so I could have just jumped on it, and I didn't jump on it because I was overcomplicating it, and I was like, I need to make the platform come back and then jump on it and then have it turn on again somehow. I don't even know what I was thinking. Great map. Thank you for suggesting this, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.